The music you hear throughout this video is the music I made for my personal project product. Enjoy it.
I care about the environment is to save the earth, so I choose my personal project is the water soluble bags, which can soluble in the water. And I appreciate the grade 9 student. You can make your own timetable and you can stick on the timetable that can make you do the great final project.
This is what I made website, and this is about COVID-19. I made total coronavirus cases and coronavirus cases in the last 7 days map and ways of preventing coronavirus. I made a website because Internet is the fastest and most efficient media to convey my message. And this helped me because if I graduate this school, my major is about computer and work. Thank you.
I'm thanks for my personal project. I made a first aid menu. It's the first aid in our daily life is very important. Now I can make our students know if someone toxic, if their bones broken, or when someone fell down, what should you do? I have some words for the grade 9 students. If you know what should you do, you can do your interesting things. Learn it. It will make you strong.
I chose this personal project because I want to be an architectural designer in the future, and I already learned architecture for 2 years. To do this personal project is to test what I learned before, and my ATL skill is researching. I researched the information about weaving structure, so I make this model.
Hi there, Joanne. Can you tell us about why you chose what you did for your personal project?
I wanted to study my fragrances. There are so many different fragrances in the perfumes. So I wanted to research that, and finally I found that 2 fragrances. One is about lavender, which helps our sleep, and one other is bergamot, which may come down when we take our test.
Oh, so this one's for sleep and that one's to help your nerves and to help you calm down.
Yes, sure.
Sounds fantastic. Can I smell?
Yeah. Oh, she's got slapped.
Cut.
For my personal project, I did a research about the history of human handwork, and for my product, I wrote an 8,000-word essay explicating my finding combined with my research. So, it's about 25 pages long. It's text and images, all about the intricacy of the development and change of human handwork throughout history, all the way from the very start of human civilization, all the way to the 21st century with all the modernized technologies and innovation. So throughout the process, I implemented the ATL skills of information literacy, transfer, as well as critical thinking.
So for my personal project, I chose to do a topic on skin conditions, and my product was to write a book. So in this book, I wanted to be able to teach little kids, specifically of the ages between grade 4 and 5, about skin conditions, and that it was okay to have a skin condition and that you don't have to be scared if you have it. So in this book, there are 3 main characters and they all have different skin conditions. I use quite common skin conditions because that's just easier for kids maybe to relate to. And in it, there's just these kids and their journey through school and becoming confident in themselves and being able to, by the end, not be afraid to have fun and be kids.
So this is my project. My project is caffeine in our body. So I wanted to let people know how caffeine is ruining our health, but at the same time is helpful for our study or efficiency of work. So I made some research about the caffeine and did some experiment to visualize the effect. So I made an infographic to let people know. But I actually drank much caffeine while doing this project.
This is the product that I made, which is small table. And my process was designing the table and small research, and then 3D modeling, 3D printing. I enjoyed this personal project. It was really interesting. The interesting part of my personal project was 3D modeling and printing. My personal project is about canine pregnancy, and my project is inside the canine's womb. And the most difficult thing that I had to do was create the product.
I had often suffered from back pain, but when I saw a photo of the folded man who had a severe back condition, I thought I should take action and do something for it. And so I searched up like possible solutions for back pain, and there was back braces, but they're often too expensive. So I decided to make an affordable brace under 50 RMB. So here is my brace. You can strap it on your back and put your waist through here, and there's like also a strap with straps on here, so your back is more straight. So for the process, first of all, I started the brainstorming phase, and I thought of all the ideas that I could possibly make. Then I finalized on one idea and I started planning. After the planning phase, I started building the product itself. After building the product, I tested it out and surveyed different people and reflected on it. About the personal project, I really enjoyed that I got to have many experiences talking to the clinical staff of an orthopedic clinic while I was doing my research for the project. I enjoyed like using my engineering skills to figure out a good solution for the project also. And my advice for people who are doing the personal project next year would be like to properly allocate your time and stick to the deadline, because if you try to do it last moment, it will go over the deadline and you won't have the same quality.
If you want to learn about stock, come check my website. If you're a beginner to stock and if you want to learn how to invest, come check out my website. So I chose to do this topic because I'm interested at investing about stock, and I also wanted to learn more about how to invest in stock. So I wanted to do like a research-based project. So I also teach others how to invest in stock, and I also learn how to invest in a proper stock.
As you guys know, my favorite animals are horses. My personal project is also about horses. So basically, I just collect my manure from my horses and then put it under the tree and have some free time with my horses. Like after 1 month, I just make it as fertilizer to put it with like seeds of plants, and then when the plants grow up, it's just like this, and then I can feed my horses with that. What I really enjoy is I choose a topic of my personal project it's because I want to have more time to spend with my horses, and then having more like free times with myself, so my parents don't need to like control my time or something. And what I'm learning is some knowledge of agriculture, and then about my horse's stomach, and self-management. That's the most important things. And my advice for grade 9s is just do something you like, so you can have better knowledge to you can understand your personal project better, and so you can write more, and then also you can spend your time on something you like. And if you do like that, all your friends and your family will support you. Sometimes you don't even need to pay money.
When I began this personal project, I knew I wanted to focus on beauty standards because I am an African girl living in a foreign country. So I've seen adolescents and adults fall into this trap of feeling the need to fall into these expectations and conform to this society's beauty standards. I wanted to make a product to raise awareness and have less people conform to society's expectations.
So the topic of my personal project is about vertical jump. The reason why I chose this topic was because I personally interested in this since I do love sports a lot, and since many sports requires a good vertical jump, such as volleyball. When you compete with the opponent, you need to block and you need to attack, which all requires a good vertical jump. And I did enjoy when I was doing my personal project because I was making progress of improving my vertical jump. So I eventually improved it. I jumped higher than before. And my advice of you guys is when you guys are choosing your topic, think of what you are interested in and talk with your supervisor and be open-minded. Don't be rude, and have a good time management. You won't go to Thursday school to complete this task.